We are live. It is Sunday afternoon, 4 o'clock, starting just a tiny bit early, just because. And how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Sunday, it's been one heck of a week. I don't know if you saw it with our video we had playing in the snow and stuff like that. It was rough because were out without power and water for a long time, and it got cold, and I'm glad that's over with. Now it's almost 70-degree weather here in Texas today, which is kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna share this with you right here. Oh yeah, it's just this. All right. Today I got to read the scripture in church, and this is the scripture that they gave me. This is from Luke 14, 1 through 14. One time when Jesus went for a Sabbath meal with one of the top leaders of the Pharisees, all the guests had their eyes on him, watching his every move. Right before him there was a man hugely swollen in his joints. So Jesus asked the religion scholars and Pharisees present, "Is it permitted to heal on the Sabbath? Yes or no?" They were silent. So he took the man, healed him, and sent him on his way. Then he said, "Is there anyone here who, if a child or animal fell down a well, wouldn't rush to pull him out immediately, not asking whether or not it was the Sabbath?" They were stumped. There was nothing they could say to that. He went on to tell a story to the guests around the table. Noticing how each had tried to elbow into the place of honor, he said, "When someone invites you to dinner, don't take the place of honor. Somebody more important than you might have been invited by the host. Then he'll come and call out in front of everybody, 'You're in the wrong place. The place of honor belongs to this man.' Embarrassed, you'll have to make your way to the very last table, the only place left. When you're invited to dinner, go and sit at the last place. Then when the host comes, he may very well say, 'Friend, come up to the front.' That will give the dinner guests something to talk about." What I'm saying is, if you walk around all high and mighty, you're going to end up flat on your face. But if you're content to simply be yourself, you will become more than yourself. Then he turned to the host. "The next time you put on a dinner, don't just invite your friends and family and rich neighbors, the kind of people who will return the favor. Invite some people who never get invited out, the misfits from the wrong sides of the track. You'll be and experience a blessing. They won't be able to return the favor, but the favor will be returned. Oh, how it will be returned at the resurrection of God's people. You're only human. Don't forget your second wind. Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, or seldom is heard a discouraging word." I guess that's the place to go. Go to the range, so only get encouraging words, because that's what we need, isn't it? We want to hear encouraging words. No more discouraging words. Right. Okay. Well, part of the reason I'm doing this live stream today is, what is today? The 21st of February. Okay. So coming up in 2 days, it's going to be my dad's birthday. And I could have sworn when I was planning on doing this, I was going to get like a picture of him so I could be like, "Hey, this is my dad." Let's see if I can find any pictures in my little photo album, you know. Okay. What's going on, huh? How you doing? How are you doing? I'm gonna try to see if I can find any pictures that are just him, or at least close to me enough to being just him. Have his time in the sun, right, Dad? All right. I don't think he gets recognized enough, not even by me. But it's his birthday, and then it's coming up Father's Day. So, all right. This is the closest I can get. It's from a while ago. In fact, that's me right there. And that's my dad right there. That's John Whipple. Okay, so that's him. Hey, what do we got? Dino, the Filipino vlogger. How you doing? Say hi to my dad. His birthday's on Tuesday. I'm not going to say how old he turns, but he's oh yeah, I'm going to say how old he turns. He turns 75. Woo! Can you believe it? I am now old enough that my parents are my grandparents' age when I was younger. Okay, so I saved this from last week just so I can celebrate his birthday here. All right. So are you ready? Here's what I came up with. What did I come up with? All right. Little Red Corvette. Baby, you're much too fast. All right, 80s reference. All right. Just as the birthdays keep going by, in 2 days, it'll be my father's birthday. On the 23rd of February, he'll be turning 75 years old. Woo! Happy birthday to my dad. He turned my age 25 years ago. Wait, what year was that? 1996. He was 40 in 1986, the year that the Voyager 2 space probe made its first encounter with Uranus, but sadly a few days away from the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster. That was a sad day for all. This time, 35 years ago in 1986, President Ferdinando of the Philippines went into exile in Hawaii after 20 years of rule. And the United States Senate allowed debates to be televised for the first time ever. And look where we are now. Welcome to the end of our second hour of our 80s time here at KPPC. This is my radio show now. Where all week we play hits of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and for our special time on Saturday and Sunday nights, the 80s. So looking back, what were some of those hits? This week we're looking back at #1 hits from this moment in years ending in, what year did I say my dad was born? 6. So for the 20th day of February 1946, when my father, John Whipple, was born, the #1 song in the country was Vaughn Monroe and his orchestra with Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow. In February 1956, when my dad turned 10, the #1 song was Nelson Riddle and his orchestra with Lisbon Antigua, and the Platters with The Great Pretender. February 1966, when my dad turned 20, the #1 song was Nancy Sinatra, These Boots Are Made for Walking. That's what they do. One of these days our boots are gonna walk all over you. In February 1976, when my dad turned 30, the #1 song was Paul Simon with 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. February 1986, when my dad turned 40, the #1 song was Whitney Houston, How Will I Know? How Will I Know? Just trust your feelings. It was off of this album, actually. This is what Whitney Houston looked like with her debut album. That's the back cover. Whitney Houston in the bathing suit. And where is it? Where is it? You Give Good Love, Saving All My Love for You. How Will I Know is on that one. The same album that also has All at Once and Greatest Love of All. It's all in there. All right, 1986, when my dad turned 40 years old. Okay. Woo! Whitney. Many years before she sang that Dolly Parton hit, and that was #1 forever. But How Will I Know was the #1 hit song at that time. And then February 1996, when my dad turned 50, the #1 song was Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men with One Sweet Day. But what about albums? What albums were popular back then? Well, let's see. February 1946, we had Dick Haymes with State Fair. February 1956, we had the Oklahoma soundtrack. Oklahoma, where the wind goes rushing down the plain. February 1966, we had Herb Alpert's Tijuana Brass with Whipped Cream and Other Delights. All right. February 1976, Bob Dylan with Desire. February 1986, Sade with Promise. And then February 1996, when my dad turned 50 years old, Alanis Morissette with Jagged Little Pill. Yeah, right there. Okay. There we go. Alanis Morissette. Jagged Little Pill. Jagged Little Pill off an album that had Hand in My Pocket, Jagged Little Pill. Had also the biggest song, had Ironic and You Ought to Know. Okay, that was 1996. Okay, but what about movies? Okay, let's see. What movies were around in my dad's lifetime? Yay, John Whipple. Okay, in 1946, we had The Best Years of Our Lives, Duel in the Sun, and The Razor's Edge. 1956 had The 10 Commandments, Around the World in 80 Days, and Giant. Giant is a movie with had Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor, James Dean, and it took place in Texas. Land-rich Texans, and hey, that's one of the best movies that represents Texas. It's Texas so big, Giant. Okay, there we go. All right, 1966, we had Hawaii, The Bible in the Beginning, and A Man for All Seasons. 1976, we had Rocky, Adrian. 1976. All right, you had Rocky. You had A Star is Born. A Star is Born, that's the one, the Barbara Streisand, Chris Christopherson version of Star is Born. This is way before Lady Gaga. 1976, all right. And All the President's Men. Okay, 1986, we had Top Gun. Highway to the Danger Zone. All right, good old Tom Cruise movie right there. Crocodile Dundee and Rodney Dangerfield's Back to School. All right, then 1996, when my dad, John Whipple, turned 50 years old, we had Independence Day. You know, the Alien movie with where Will Smith became a star. Okay, and Twister, and another Tom Cruise movie, Jerry Maguire. You Had Me from Hello. You did. You say hello when I say hello. What? All right. So happy birthday in 2 days, John Whipple. But what else is happening? Somebody else I know has a birthday coming up, and I'm going to share that very soon too. But let's do this. This is from tonight's radio show that I have. All right, so first thing I got says, woo, February 21st, that is today. Hello, Sunday night. Tomorrow is President Washington's birthday, and by Friday, the Jewish holiday of Purim begins. It starts on the Thursday the 25th and ends on the 20th. Wait, no, that's Thursday. Okay, Purim begins on Thursday the 25th and ends on the 26th. But what else happens on February 26th? My daughter Carley's birthday. She turned 30 years old. Happy, happy birthday, Carley. In 1989, hair metal group Warrant had a song called Heaven. At one point, lyrics from this song made me feel that way about my daughter when I was away from her. The first time I was stationed in South Korea, and my daughter was, you know, with her brother and mom in Illinois. You know, I was missing them, and I was just thinking about this part, especially like this lyric. Saying, I don't need to be the king of the world, as long as I'm the hero of this little girl. You know, I don't know if the end of the world is coming as close as we feel it is, but still, heaven isn't too far away, closer to it every day. Right? Here I am, the one that you love, because you asked for another day. Turn around, don't turn around, uh-oh. Turn around, don't turn around, uh-oh. Turn around, don't turn around, uh-oh. The commissar is coming, uh-oh. Turn around, bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. Love, love will tear us apart again. I'm throwing a whole bunch of songs together. And it's true, we make a better day, just you and me. Okay. Oh, foreigner, you were so right. This last week was cold as ice. Everywhere was snow and ice, ice, baby. And like Kaja Gugu, my heater was too shy, shy. Hush, hush, eye to eye. It definitely didn't work. My electric blanket lasted only as long as the electricity did, which wasn't very often. Rolling Stones sang about this last week. She's so cold. On Thursday morning, I looked out my window and felt like the Eurythmics. Here comes the snow again, tearing me apart like a new emotion. Yes, Tone Loc, just about an hour west of San Antonio, we had a funky cold Medina. Okay. Well. All right. El Shaddai, El Shaddai. Sorry, I'm bad with most, but the basics of any language, so I can't even pronounce the Jewish in this Amy Grant song. I can't pronounce it right. Age to age, you're still the same, by the power of thy name. K. Tex-Mex rock band La Bamba, or Los Lobos, wondered, will the wolf survive? In 1984, before performing songs like La Bamba on the 1987 La Bamba soundtrack, and before he said Rock Me Amadeus, German singer Falco warned us that Der Kommissar was coming, before Vienna was calling. In the meantime, all right. Hello, is it me you're looking for? Well, if you want someone on your radio, or if you want somebody on YouTube, although I can't play these songs on YouTube, who play songs from the 1980s, or at least talk about them, you found the right guy. Like Don Francisco, you gotta tell somebody. Sing 80s songs and sing your praise to the Lord. Come on, everybody. The soldier of the light. We will stand because the warrior is a child. Let the wind blow because where God ran, he covers me. I was saved by love in front of the throne. In 1987, Midnight Oil sang about the beds that were burning. And in 1990, they said, you can call me King of the Mountain. Then sing that next song. Okay. Woo-hoo, Lulu. Lulu Tayag says hello. Hello, Lulu. How are you? Wow. Hello, Lulu. How are you? Very good. You made me rhyme. All right. So everybody said, Lulu says hello. All right. Hello. As we get ready to go into our third hour of our 80s music here on Sunday night at KPPC, it's tonight. Am I only dreaming, or is this burning an eternal flame? Whenever you need someone to lay your heart and head upon, remember after the fire, after all the rain, I will be the flame. Because if you're lost, you can look and you will find me time after time. And you spin me rice round, baby, rice round, like a record, baby, rice round, round, round. Wow. This last Valentine's Day was like a 1980 song by Donna Summer, Cold Love. Cold Love from Donna Summer. At least until hell freezes over, we won't have a cold summer here in San Antonio. But it might feel something like purple rain against the wind because it's raining again. And sometimes we have to bless the rains down in Africa. I bless the rains down in Africa. And it snowed hard enough. Some people were able to make snowmen, but at least it wasn't raining men. Well, that was one weird thought, enough to make you rock like a hurricane. All right. Thank you for tuning into this 80s show. Wow. I was watching something on the news the other day and thought it was such a shame that we don't have David Bowie around anymore. Because he always wanted to know if there was life on Mars. And we are finding ways to make our own. So let's dance with the China Girl because we believe in modern love. Or like Hall and Oates spell that out, Methodoflove. That's the method of modern love. Oh, forever young, I want to be forever young. But you can't be a Toys R Us kid if there is no more Toys R Us. Okay. I am a man who will fight for your honor. I'll be the hero that you're dreaming of. I'm hungry like a wolf because the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Well, don't stop believing and don't stop thinking about tomorrow because worst comes to worst, I can still be your jukebox hero. And we did it all for the glory of love. Oh, there's more. Hey, you want to go see what Mercy's up to? Anybody there? No? Don't see what Mercy's up to? Okay. Hey, did I tell you that it's Black History Month also? So I decided to decorate this back room here with a historical black, I guess it's historical music. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. So enjoy. Hello, I'm back. Oh man, Kevin Adamas was here. Kevin, you still here? Kevin Adamas came and said, "Hello, sir." You know what I did is I was moving my laptop and I have my mouse right here. It was on one of my drums and I accidentally put the laptop down on top of the mouse and then it got rid of this page. Um, so that's what happened. That's where I went to. But luckily, I was able to bring this back. I thought I was going to have to start a whole new live stream, but I guess not. All right, that's cool. That works. Kevin Adama's vlog says, "What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?" Hey, I'm just doing my radio show bit and then talking about whatever. All right, so I just did Sunday night show for tonight, and then I also have pre-recorded next Saturday's show, and here's how it goes. Okay, so keep in mind this is for Saturday, February 27th. It's actually the last Saturday of February. Okay, all right. Happy Saturday night. It's nice to be back in the warm Texas winter weather compared to last week. Oh my goodness. Wow, yesterday was okay. My daughter Carley's birthday is coming up. In fact, it's coming up on this Friday. So this is for my show for the Saturday after that. Okay, my daughter's Carley's birthday yesterday. So okay, anyway, it's coming up. It's going to be this coming Friday, the 26th. She just turned 30 years old, or she's going to turn 30 years old, which means that she was born in the year that such albums as Mariah Carey's debut, Guns N' Roses' Use Your Illusions, Metallica's self-titled Black Album, and Nirvana's Nevermind, when those were all came out that year. But anyway, this is an 80s show. So the night goes on. All right. In 2004, rock band Bowling for Soup came out with a song called 1985, which I like to quote from for this show, for my radio show. In fact, if you're ever listening to my radio station, sometimes I have my little advertisements on there saying, Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, way before Nirvana. But would you believe that Nirvana's first album, Bleach, came out in 1989? That wasn't too far removed from 1985, but with Smells Like Teen Spirit coming out in 1991 and laying waste to the world of hair metal, things were definitely different from the day Tawny Kitaen danced on the hood of Whitesnake's car. Oh yeah, little red Corvette, baby, you're much too fast. Hey, that's from this one. There we go. 1999 by Prince. Little red Corvette. I think I actually have the album somewhere. But if you can't find the 1999, here's a good greatest hits album from Prince. It's like the hits and the B-sides. Excellent. Whole bunch of good ones there. All right, but anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Van Halen went from David Lee Roth to Sammy Hagar to the lead singer of the former band of Extreme, More Than Words. R.I.P. Eddie Van Halen, and look where we are now. Hello and welcome. One of these days I will watch the new Wonder Woman 84, which should be interesting to see the references they go with. Kevin Adamas on a CD. Oh, a CD, yeah. Here's Prince's greatest hits. This is like a 3 CD set. There's one. Just here, Sir David, okay. And then 2, 3. And nowadays everything's digital, so it's a rare occasion when I actually listen to my CDs. But I have them just in case I ever need to use them. Just in case for some reason I don't have internet, I can always listen to. I still have a CD player somewhere. Okay, so Kevin Adamas, I was talking about Wonder Woman 84. Have you seen that movie yet? I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so you know it's interesting because the Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV show ended in 1979, but the influence of that show definitely went all the way into the 1980s through a decade of power suits, the Go-Go's, Max Headroom, pastel leotards, leg warmers, and some. Let's do some 80s aerobics. Hey, Richard Simmons, age 72 and counting. Good job. So we're talking about the 80s. We got Jazzercise with the Madonna type Batwing top, checking out our time on Casio watches. Back when Wall Street was at its peak and Donald Trump was still a burgeoning tycoon with movie bit parts before he had his Apprentice TV show. And people started wearing fanny packs and mullets. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. I didn't do it. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. But you caught you with the mullet. It wasn't me. Hello, hello there. Back in the 80s, women had such fashion statements as hair scrunchies. Indiana Jones had 3 popular movies. We were scared of nukes during the Cold War. People were cool with pop collars. I guess I can't pop my collar, so I'm not cool. And some even thought it was cool to wear parachute pants. You can't touch this. I don't want to. The decade of Ronald Reagan, people still used payphones and beepers, and Miami Vice started the trend with rolled up blazer sleeves. 80s Robert De Niro movies included Raging Bull, True Confessions, The King of Comedy, Once Upon a Time in America, Brazil, The Untouchables, Midnight Run, and We're No Angels. If you don't know some of those, well, then I go on the radio and I play an 80s song that you should know. This is for next Saturday night. Okay, so if you go back and watch this live stream from earlier, you will see that I actually dedicated in 2 days. It's my dad's birthday. Just 2 days, okay. And so I dedicated the thing to him with all that stuff. But how many days? Wait, from right now is Friday, Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. 5 times. 5 times. No, that's John Cena. You can't see me. 5. How did Booker T do it? 5 times. 5 times. Something like that. But anyway, yeah, in 5 days, my daughter Carley turns 30 years old. Can't say old because, you know, I'm older. So if I say she's old, then I'm definitely, but I'm not. Not even close. All right. So I'm going to go with let's see what was on the charts. In fact, if you want to, if you're really interested, a year ago here on YouTube, I made a video basically dedicated to Carley, and I've got all like the little charts and pictures and stuff like that you know, it'd be worth check out if you're curious. But I'll just read the stuff off for now, okay? All right, so yeah, we go. Welcome to the end, the second hour of our 80s time here at KPPC, where all week we play hits of the 50s, 60s, and 70s, and for our special time out here on Saturday nights and Sunday nights, the 80s. So looking back, what were some of these hits? Well, this week we're looking back at #1 hits this year and years ending in 1, because my daughter was born in 1991. That actually makes, if you were born in 1991, that makes you 30 years old. Well, I mean, unless your birthday's later in the year, so you're 29, getting ready to turn 30 at least. Okay, so for the 27th day of February, which is when this radio show is, the #1 song was 1961, the #1 song was Chubby Checker with Pony Time. February 1971, the #1 song was The Osmonds with One Bad Apple. February 1981, the #1 song, Eddie Rabbit, I Love a Rainy Night. February 1991, #1 song, Whitney Houston, All the Man That I Need. So when my daughter Carley was born, that was the #1 song. Okay, February 2001, Carley turned 10. Joe and Mystical with Stutter. And Carly turned 20, February 2011. Radio Lady Gaga, Born This Way. You know, it's been 10 years since Lady Gaga was #1 with Born This Way. And then February 2021, the current #1 song in the country, or probably even the world, is Olivia Rodrigo with Driver's License. Oh, you like singles, but what about albums? Hey, let's cover albums too. Okay, well, looking back, all right, so February 1961, what was the #1 album? The Exodus soundtrack. Hey, Kevin Adamas, stay home. That's where I am. I am home right now. Home on the range. I wish I lived out on a range, but you have to have money to do that. Hey, yes, Lady Gaga, Born This Way was the #1 song 10 years ago. Can you believe it? 10 years ago already. Okay, so what about albums? Okay, February 1961, we have the Exodus soundtrack. February 1971, Janis Joplin with Pearl. That's the one that had me and Bobby McGee on it. Bobby McGee. And then February 1981, we had REO Speedwagon with High Infidelity. That's the one that had, oh my goodness. What is the one that don't want to stop loving you? Can't stop loving you. Okay, REO Speedwagon. I don't want to stop loving you. Oh, I'm going to keep on loving you. Because it's the only thing I want to do. That's what it is. Okay. February 1991, when my daughter Carly was born, the #1 album was Mariah Carey's debut album, Mariah Carey. You know, that was one that had the love, Power of Love? No. Oh my goodness. Hold on for a second. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Help me out. What was Mariah Carey's very first song? Something about love. Oh, Vision of Love. Hey, I figured it out on my own. I had a vision of love, and then a whole bunch of other songs. It's a good album. All right. So February 2001, when my daughter Carly turned 10 years old, you had Shaggy with Hot Shot. You know, you remember Shaggy? He's got commercials now reliving his It Wasn't Me. February 2011, one of those now that's what I call music one. Now 37 was the #1 album. And this year, at this moment in time, February 2021, we have Morgan Wallen. I think it's Wallen, or is it Whalen? Wallen. See, I don't know how to pronounce it. I should know these things, right? He has a #1 album, Dangerous, the double album. And I don't have any of those to show you. Somewhere in here, I've actually have Mariah Carey's greatest hits, or her #1s, but I don't see it anywhere. I don't know where it is right now, so I can't show you. I don't have you, but look at Carly's video, or the video I made for Carly last year. Okay, but wait, what about movies? Okay, I do have some of those. All right, here we go. So, what about movies? Okay, 1961 popular movies. We had West Side Story. You know, West Side Story, you know, it's kind of like Romeo and Juliet for 1961. Wow. Okay. When you're a jet all the way from your first cigarette to your last dying day. Okay, Parent Trap, The Absent-Minded Professor. 1971 brought us Fiddler on the Roof, Billy Jack, and Dirty Harry. If you're lucky, do you punk? All right, February 1981, we had Raiders of the Lost Ark. Woohoo! The very first Raiders of the Lost Ark. We had Superman 2 and Chariots of Fire. Very good, you know, semi-Christian movie about the runners back in the, oh man, probably like around the First World War or something like that. I'd have to look that up. I can't remember the exact thing. Okay. Oh yeah, and then Time Bandits. Anybody remember Time Bandits? I like that one. You got this guy was the evil guy. Time Bandits came out in 1981 also. All right. What about the year Carley was born? 1991, we have Terminator 2, The Judgment Day, Beauty and the Beast, and Hook. You got this. Oh, thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you. Awesome picture. Which one? The evil guy? That's the awesome picture. That's what you're talking about? This thing right here? In the movie Time Bandits? Mom, Dad, don't touch it. It's evil. Oh yeah, I forgot. When I was talking about my dad and his birthday. I showed a picture of him. But what about Carley? I got some younger pictures of Carley, and she almost kind of still looks like that. Oh, this is a cute one. All right, this is my daughter Carley, way back in 1996. That one, no, the one with the blonde hair. That's Carley in 1996. Okay, so that's who I'm talking about. All right, so in 2001, when Carley turned 10 years old, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Monsters, Inc., and Shrek were popular. In 2011, when Carley turned 20, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, and the Smurfs were popular. I prefer the 80s cartoon, but it had its moments. All right, 2021. Currently, at this moment, she's turning 30 years old. I don't know about these other two, but I looked up a list. We got Wonder Woman 84, The Marksman, and The Little Things. What's interesting to me, though, is that I actually use Wikipedia for a lot of my information. And lately, it seems like as far as, what I try to find out for movies, I try to find out, the top grossing movies of that year. And it seems like starting last year and this year, and I don't know if it's partially just because you can't go to the theaters or whatever, it seems like now all the top grossing movies are all from China. So when you take that into account, you don't get to see the list of American, or I guess American movies that are popular because China's making so much more money. I don't know. Okay. Raiders of the Lost Ark. And look, I got the VHS copy of it. VHS, that's a video, I can't remember what HS stands for. High video, oh, anybody know? Okay, anyway, so here's a quote from Indiana Jones. Ah, Indy, why does the floor move? Give me your torch. Snakes, why do there have to be snakes? That's very dangerous. You first. Ha ha. Way before Samuel L. Jackson, who, by the way, got to start acting in 8 movies in the 1980s, including Coming to America and Do the Right Thing, was in a movie called Snakes on a Plane. But in the first Indiana Jones movie, there was a scene where Indiana was on a plane and asked the character named Jock, Jock, there's a snake on the plane. Oh, that's just my pet. I hate snakes, hate so much. Well, Indiana Jones, I saw the 1997 Anaconda movie with Ice Cube in it. And to paraphrase Crocodile Dundee, that's not a snake, that's a snake. Okay. Ta-da! Kevin Adamus, you have a lot of collections of stuff. Yeah, I do. I work really hard at that. I got lots of different stuff, and lots of CDs, lots of vinyl albums. I got cassettes. I got movies, all sorts of stuff. I worked really hard and over a longer lifetime than a lot of people. I just keep the stuff. Even if I never ever play them again, one way or another, there's a way for me to play them. So Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you for noticing. All right, what do we got? Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe how cold it was this whole week after Valentine's Day here in southern Texas. It isn't as bad as up north, but like the Bengals off the Less Than Zero soundtrack, it's a hazy shade of winter. Jay Giles' band talked about a freeze frame. Oh, Vanilla Ice. Ice, ice, baby. Why'd you have to come down here to San Antonio? Well, I feel like the cold is General Zod in Superman 2. And Superman has been Texas. He said, "Come to me, son of Jor-El, kneel before Zod." Well, Zod, you can get back to space because we won't stay cold for long. And then we play some more songs. I don't even know what I did with my little. I don't know what I did with my my little guitar. It's around here somewhere. Woo! Okay. We got the beat. We got the beat. Yeah, we got the beat. But our lips are sealed. Even if one thing leads to another. Though my mind is not for rent, don't put me down as arrogant. My reserve's a quiet defense, riding out the day's events. The river. You know, that's the word. That's a Tom Sawyer by Rush, and I had no idea that's what they actually had. The river. What about the river? Oh, my love, like Luther Vandross. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. I'm making a reference. Might as well see what I'm talking about. All right, what do we got? Luther Vandross. Okay, right there, underneath the Billy Ocean one. Got Luther Vandross, 1981. Never too much. Okay, so that's that reference there. Okay, there we go. Luther Vandross. Never too much. Okay, that's that there. Okay, so a million days in your arms is never too much. I just don't want to stop. Too much. Never too much. Never too much. Okay. Uh-oh. My cord is stuck on my chair. I'm all twisted, turning upside down. All right, I got one more bit to read, and then we'll just do whatever. Since Kevin's here, Kevin seems to be the only one here right now. But when you're here, you'll watch this too. So I'll say hi to you, even if you're not physically here right now. Or not in the room right now. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, one last bit? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. So, in 1981, Billy Squier came out with Don't Say No. Oh, that's this one right here. Don't Say No. Look, the album's seen better days, though. That's Billy Squier. Anybody remember Billy Squier? Okay. So, and that had big hits like In the Dark, The Stroke, and My Kind of Lover. My Kind of Lover. All right. Oh, In the Dark. That's how I was for a few nights when I had no power in the house for, about a week ago. Well, actually less than a week ago, just about 4 days ago. Wait, when was Thursday? Today's Saturday. Okay, so about 3 days ago. Okay. Well, in 1970, James Taylor saw Fire and Rain. I seen fire and I seen rain. But in 1981, someone Pat Benatar knew brought the fire and ice. They turn it on like a flame and then turn a cold shoulder. Well, I still have my electric blanket in case I need it for that too. Because I'm sure from now on, we won't have electricity problems. Right? We can hope so, but like Pat Benatar saying, just when you think you got it down, your heart securely tied and bound, they whisper, Promises in the dark. Okay. Then I say sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Okay, so there we go. We covered my dad's birthday, my daughter's birthday, and my radio show. And since it's February is Black History Month, let's take a look at my little layout here that I made just for you for this moment. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. I could have sworn there was a spot. Wait, hold on. Oh, Kevin, you get to see me in a weird day with my computer. Said, thanks, Doc. Thanks, Doc. I need Bugs Bunny. Thanks, Doc. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got Wonder Woman, Indiana Jones. Did I skip something? Yes, I did. I skipped something. Oh my goodness. You don't want to miss that. Okay, I'm here, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I knew I had something else that I was going to reference. This is for tonight's Sunday night show. This is the last hour of it. So I had like three more segments that I read. Okay, so you know that I've seen too many romantic dreams up in lights falling on the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Home, sweet home. Black and orange stray cat sitting on a fence. Ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm flat broke, but I don't care. I strut right by with my tail in the air. I'm on the prowl tonight. Well, be mine tonight. Cause I'm alive, live wire. And I'm plugging these songs into the machine. Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world. Red and yellow, black and white, all are precious in his sight. And I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Because we are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start living. Depeche Mode wondered in 1987 that people are people, so why should it be you and I should get along so awfully? So we're different colors and we're different creeds, and different people have different needs. Well, like a karma chameleon. Hi. Can you dig it? Well, beyond Booker T. This was actually before Booker T. That was a popular phrase in the late 70s, early 80s. Have you ever seen the movie The Warriors? I am the warrior. has nothing to do with that song, but the Warriors. You know, the one that he's got the bottle squeaking. Warriors, come out to play. That's the Warriors. Okay. Anyway, that had nothing to do with anything. But February is known as Black History Month, and occasionally in the 80s there were some great moments for Black history. Or actually all of our history. Like Michael Jackson was the best-selling artist of the 80s, but would you believe that as far as artists with the most pop hits, Kenny Rogers was at #1 on that list. And Kool and the Gang was at #2. Stevie Wonder at #5, Prince at 8. And even though Thriller was unbeatable, at this time only second to the Eagles' greatest hits, he was at #10 on that list. So go ahead, just one more time, and then we'll go to bed. People always told me, be careful what you do. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. And if they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? That's why. All right. So there we go. Let me show you my little thing layout that I got here. You know, what I got here. I got Batman. That's by Prince. Tina Turner, We Don't Need Another Hero. Got Bob Marley, Natalie Cole, Michael Jackson. It don't matter if you're black or white. All right. We got Tina Turner, Whitney Houston, Destiny's Child, Janet Jackson, Color Me Bad, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, De La Soul, Run DMC, Marvin Gaye, Sam Cooke, Mariah Carey, Sly and the Family Stone, Smokey Robinson, Bobby Brown, Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Black Uhuru, Otis Redding, Brandy, Luther Vandross, and Luther Vandross with Power Love right there. More Bob Marley, B.B. King, Mary J. Blige, and Prince, Tupac, Billy Ocean, Ziggy Marley, Run DMC's debut album, the OJs. You see OJs right there? Backstabbers. All right, what do we got here? We got Ray Charles. We got Michael Jackson, Jimi Hendrix, Marvin Gaye with the super hits, Jay-Z, Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, Jay-Z's The Black Album. Okay, then we got TLC, Little Richard, Lauryn Hill, Public Enemy, Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Sun City. I ain't gonna play Sun City. Ray Charles. We got Ray Parker Jr., the guy who went on to do Ghostbusters. Even have Eddie Murphy and Tracy Chapman. Little Richard and Sister Sledge. We are family. Come on, everybody, and sing. All right. There you go. So I laid that out for you. Hey, what's up? What's Mercy doing?
I'm eating.
What you're eating?
Fish.
Fish. What kind of fish is that?
Pampano.
What?
Ginataang
Pampano?
pampano. Ginataang pampano.
Oh, sige na, Mars. Mamaya na kayo mag-
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, Doc. Kevin
Yeah.
Adamas, Ganata ang Pampano. All right.
Spicy, right? That too much.
It's got it spicy. All right. So before I lose my connection again, let's go say, is it just me and you, right? Only me and you in the house right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye. We're gonna start with saying goodbye to the fish. Can't even see them that well. Okay, bye fishies. Yeah, I gave them. All right, let's say goodbye to the birds. Huh? No. Another one? Oh. Man, the winter killed my fish. All right. Birds, your turn. All right, bye, birds. Bye, bye, birdies. I'm gonna miss you so. Bye, bye, birdies, 'cause I got to go. Okay? All right. And then we'll say goodbye. Bye, everybody. See you next
Bye.
time.